The new method of getting bees through the winter versus my old method, gonna blow your mind. Today what I want to do, I have 2 hives that I want to show you. All my hives are really strong coming out of winter because I'm using a new technique that I explained in detail to you guys. I drew graphs and everything. But what I want to do today is I actually left 1 hive alone. All year long, I treated it like I used to. I didn't treat it for any mites, and I didn't feed it any fall. My special feeding solution in the fall, I never fed it in the winter, and I've not started feeding it yet. On the other hive we're going to look at, I treated for mites the way that I suggest you guys do, keep them low all year long, and then I fed them strong in the fall to raise bees of winter physiology. I gave them only 1 winter bee kind with a special thermometer on it to monitor them. And now we're going to open up the 2 hives, and I'm going to show you the difference, fingers crossed, that what I said is going to really play out. This hive I didn't do anything with last year. And I wanted to see how they would do. It looks like they have gotten very small in size. Let's go down to the deep, see what's going on in the deep. I don't really care about this super that much. Looks like the bees are kind of centered around this half of the deep box. Look at that, dead winter bees just sitting there dead. And some are moving and alive, maybe trying to clean shop up a little bit. So winter was hard on this little group of bees. I saw them struggling in the fall. So what I wanted to show you guys about this hive, this is a hive where I did nothing to as far as feeding. Like I didn't feed them in the fall. This is the traditional way I used to keep bees. And as you can see, this is how I came out of winter. I came out of winter with dead bees with their butts in cells. Do you see that? Because they were just too cold. So they didn't raise enough bees of winter physiology by my feeding method. And I didn't feed them any winter bee kinds. They're making it through, but as you can see, like I've taught you guys on the blackboard, or the marker board, they're back down to 10,000 bees, like a package. I've explained this to you, so I wanted to show you what happens traditionally. If I continued to have followed my old method, this is how I came out of winter. And actually, I was kind of happy about it because a lot of times they die in the winter. Some of you that lost your hives would be happy with this. Oh, there's a queen right in the middle there. Do you see her? So let's look for eggs. Okay, I see eggs. Congratulations to the queen. She looks like a nice sized queen. She is laying eggs down in those cells, if you can see. All right. I think this is just a great illustration of the difference. Do nothing. Let them kind of just feed themselves. This is what you get. But you can see here, she is laying brood, but not a lot. But not bad, not bad. She would have done 100 times better had we fed them all winter and certainly helped them raise bees of winter physiology. I only gave this colony 1 winter bee kind for the year, believe it or not. Usually I give them a lot more. But I was afraid that they would get bigger than they are, so I kind of backed off. Let's see what's up here. There's our top deep. And let's see what we have in the top deep. I want you to see the kind of brood that bees lay in the winter. This is winter, actually. All right, here's a frame of brood. Look at that. Capped over brood. All right, let me get some bees manipulated here. Look at that, capped over brood here. Beautiful, just sheets of brood. Are you having fun watching this? If you really enjoy me doing an inspection with you, please give me a thumbs up. Click on the like button, the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a ton of inspections this year like this, teaching you guys how to inspect. And those of you that are new to beekeeping, I hope you enjoy this video because you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be doing this in a few weeks. Probably another frame of brood, I guess. It's pretty light. A lot of bees. I love overwintering bees. in Illinois. I used to not be able to do it very successfully until I came up with my own plan of how to overwinter bees by feeding them in the fall, raising bees of winter physiology. And I've told you guys how to do that. And then I feed them all winter long as well so they can continue to raise brood. But this is just incredible looking at the kind of brood that we see here in February in central Illinois. Some people up north have trouble even getting, their bees to survive winter, let alone raise enormous amount of brood. Look at the insane waggle dancing going on. And that's just insane. They are waggling to their heart's content. A long distance. I think 1 second equals a mile on the waggle dance vibration. Maybe that's not true, but I'll have to do the math on that. But they are waggling like crazy where that pollen is. Look at that waggle dancing. I see a lot of green pollen. This is just one heck of an outstanding, strong colony in the month of February. And this is why you can see how we're able to make strong nucleuses out of these overwintered colony, raise queens. A lot of you say, aren't you worried that these bees are going to swarm? I'm counting on it. But what I'm going to do is split them before they have a chance. Like I said, this needs to be made into 3 colonies, or 3 splits, 3 additional splits. So this one hive coming out of winter, as soon as my weather kind of, gets out of the danger zone of turning cold. I don't like to make splits if it's going to turn cold again, but once I can make a split, I'm going to turn 1 hive into 4. And all I have to do is pull out 4 frames to make a split. 4 frames will make 1 split. So if I make 3 splits, I'm just going to have to pull out 12 frames. Wow, what did you think? It worked out exactly like we thought it would. The strong colony with my new method of getting bees through the winter, busting at the seams with tons of brood, even drone brood. Everything is going good for that colony. They've even got honey stored up above. And I only had to give them 1 winter bee kind, which is about 4 pounds in the winter to keep them moving and purring along. They're outstanding. The little hive that I applied my old method to, where you basically don't feed them at all, you just hope they get through the winter with what they have stored in the super above them. Gosh, not bad, but not good. They're back down just what I showed you in a previous video. 4, they were dropping down pretty quickly, headed down to 10 to 20,000, back down to about 10,000 bees. The other colony that we looked at, man, they've got at least 10 to 20,000 bees in every box. So they have 60,000 bees ready to go. I'm going to make 3 splits, giving me 4 hives if I count the one that I split from. So this is awesome. If you want to see me break this down better in my board presentation, my marker board, here's a video right here. You're going to be blown away at how to do this. You just got to do it. I've proven it. Watch this video.